Today's job is to install an R package. This often needs to be done, and I rarely come across an R package which is straightforward to install because of the dependency system, which is quite can be awkward. Now, package I'm trying to install is called Hisse. It does analyses of diversification on a phylogeny. I have just been. This took me about an hour maybe to figure out, which is pretty common. The documentation is incomplete, so you have to. There's plenty you need to figure out yourself. This is such as it is. Now, here's what I had to go through. So I had difficulty. So you'll try installing an R package, and it will fail. You need to read the error messages, and the dependency which had difficulty is called diversity. Now, so you then go and just try to install diversity itself, and then figure out why that won't install. And I figured out, so it needs a library called GSL. It stands for New Science Library, I think. This is outside of R, so sometimes R packages use some external library, or sort of a Linux library, for example. Now I found the instructions to install in GSL, and even this is not exactly complete. So you go through this, which is curiously slow. You also need to, so you'll get these, go to the bin, and the R package will try and read GSL config. Now that needs to be kind of in the path, which is now in. It is now. You can run it from any location. So just copy that to use a bin. And another thing, still diversity kept giving the error message that some problem with GSL, the version or something, even though the version is new and diversity didn't think it was. And after a bit of Googling, I found a note which mentioned a GSL dev, a library, GSL-dev. So I tried installing this, and that seems to work now. So go through this process, and then you should be able to install diversity. Another thing which probably would be complex, I think diversity uses the core HMM, which I've installed previously, and that's probably awkward in itself. Anyway, that's the most difficult dependency. And we have paleo tree, and as your R package gets a bit older, your R install gets a bit older, then it will often complain it's not available for your version. If this happens, then just go to here, long list of all the R packages, and then just find one. A trick is to get one which is roughly similar to the age of your R install. And just download that, and then you can put it in some folder somewhere and just directly install it. And so that takes care of the two problematic dependencies, diversity and payload tree. After that, I was successful to install Hisse, and bingo, I can now load this library. Best to have on your system multiple versions of R, maybe under different paths. So here I have this version, which I call using this command. So something like every 2 or 3 years, yeah, it's good to put a new version on there, but we're keeping the old version, and then you can often have a better chance of one of them will install any new package you may need. But anyway, I can now load the package I need, and so I will perhaps cover the use of this package when I get to that. But for now, that was a bit awkward, and I'll say job done.